Manage your time second semester and don't fall too behind, or else like you're gonna be super behind and stressed like the last 3 weeks of school, because it's a lot.
I'd say the activities I participated in sophomore year was aqualines lacrosse.
I would say the most difficult part of junior year was keeping up with all the classes and the AP classes.
My most memorable moment in freshman year was definitely getting slapped in the face by Kiara Rizzuto.
If I had to go back and redo high school, I would tell my younger self to not care as much about what other people think and to just have more fun.
My favorite part of freshman year was Eric Honda's class.
If I could go back and redo high school, I'd definitely not procrastinate as much.
My plans for the future are to go home and eat lunch.
Future plans after Aqualanes is I'm going to be attending the University of Washington. I'm hopefully going to be a business major, and then after that I'm going to go make some cash.
So my most memorable moment from Aqualanes is definitely homecoming week. I think it really brings the classes together, and it's super fun to cheer on your classmates in dodgeball and fight for team spirit. This year, after winning dodgeball, we had a dance party in the parking lot, which was super fun and motivated us all.
So for me, the most difficult part of junior year was just all like the testing. Like I had to do a ton of SAT prep every weekend, and on top of that, I had school and I had everyone telling me how important this year was for college and my future. And it was a lot of pressure.
Future plans. So my future plans are actually trying to go to DVC. I know a lot of people are doing it, but I plan on being a family counselor specifically, because I came from a really broken home and it's my passion to really help people through that time. So I'm going to go to DVC 2 years, getting a psych major, sociology minor, and then going straight to East Bay. And hopefully I can create my dream of just having an office and helping people, having comfort food, because damn, I'm a foodie, trust me, I love it. That's about it.
My advice for next year's seniors would be to start your college applications as early as you can, because I left that to the last minute and it was definitely something I regretted because I didn't really get to enjoy my fall as much as I would have liked.
Advice for next year's seniors, I would say start the application process as soon as you can, because you don't want to get overloaded in January when they're all due, or if you're applying early, you just don't want to get overwhelmed as due dates come. So start as soon as you can, and second semester flies by, especially in May, so enjoy every moment because it won't come again, yeah, just enjoy yourself and spend as much time with the people you want to spend time with before you graduate.
The memorable moment in high school was my sophomore year, I think. It was in Mr. Huber's PE class when he told us to get in the pool, and just the energy he brought with the first period class, something I'll always remember.
My future plans for next year are going to Boulder and studying early education.
So some advice for next year's seniors: don't take anything for granted and appreciate your friends and make the most of senior year and just have fun.
I'm going to Boise State University next year.
I'm going to Chico State.
My future plans are going to college 4 years and then whatever after. sorry, okay. The hardest part of junior year was trying to balance my school and social life.
The most difficult part of my junior year was writing my research paper, but I'm glad that my teachers made it easy on us and really worked us through the whole entire process.
Okay, my advice for next year's seniors would be to just enjoy all the time you have with your friends, because time flies by and before you know it's going to be over, so yeah.
I would say the most challenging part of junior year was balancing being junior class president with the schoolwork.
My advice to seniors next year is just to relax about college applications. I know it might sound stressful and everything, but the right college will answer you right away and everything, so once you know that, you'll all be good, so you don't need to stress about the outcomes that are going to be coming to you in the future.
If I could give advice for next year's seniors, I would say make the most of your time, because it really goes faster than you think it will, and you start out the year and you think you have all this time, and then it's already May and you're going to college and it's sad.
My plans for next year is that I'll be attending the University of New Hampshire,
and I'll be dual majoring in sociology and justice studies.
My future plans are to go to Tufts and study medicine because I want to be a doctor when I grow up, but in a much larger sense I have no idea, and I could go like a completely opposite way, so we'll see.
My most memorable moment sophomore year was my final during Spanish. We had to answer a question, except the question was on this wheel, and if you guess the number on the wheel, then you don't have to answer the question, and it was out of 30. And I was the first person to go, and I didn't know anything. I was horrible at Spanish. But senior Shaw, he spun the wheel. I guess number 31. It was 31. The whole class went crazy. I went crazy. I got 100% on that final because of it. And it was amazing. It was amazing.
My advice for next year's seniors would be just have the most fun and spend as much time with friends and family as you can.
My advice to next year's seniors is have fun and be weird.
My advice is to finish your college applications the summer after junior year.
I'd say the hardest part of junior year was probably trying to balance extracurriculars and schoolwork.
My advice for next year's seniors would be to cherish all the moments that you have with your friends because they go by really quick.
So for after high school, my future plans will be attending a 4-year state college, Cal State San Marcos, which is like near San Diego, and I plan on studying early childhood development and psychology. So yeah.
My most memorable moment freshman year was probably freshman year homecoming, because the whole week was unlike anything that we'd ever kind of experienced before at Stanley, and it was really cool to see our class get involved, and kind of over the years we got more and more involved, but all in all it was a really fun week.
My most memorable moment in high school was when we won dodgeball our senior year and Mr. Plant and Miss Powers came out and danced with us in the parking lot.
Yeah. Our plans are attending University of Oregon in the fall.
We'll be attending Indiana University in the fall, and I will be majoring in public relations and minoring in marketing.
Sophomore year, I played varsity water polo and swimming.
The most difficult part of my junior year was definitely my APES class, because it was an AP class and I've never taken an AP, and it was just a next level type of class, and it was kind of not what I expected, but I really enjoyed it, and I found out that environmental science is what I'm going to major in college, and so that was really exciting, but also that class came with a lot of struggles, and also Spanish for honors was a really tough class, and overall it was a really good experience having these classes, but it was extremely tough, but I got through it and it went well.
The most difficult part of junior year was definitely stressful because of like ACTs, SATs, stuff like that, and school.
The most difficult part of junior year, I'd say, would be the research paper we had to do.
Sophomore year, I was really involved with water polo. Throughout my high school career, I've been really involved with water polo, but especially sophomore year, it was my first time being on varsity, and really like hang out with the team, hang out with older people, and it was a really fun experience to just like get along with upperclassmen and get to know people and kind of just connect in a way that I'd never had before.
If I could go back in my high school career, I wouldn't, because I have no regrets. Go Dons.
Deuces, Dons.
Bye, Acalanes.
Deuces.
Yeah.
Thanks, Acalanes.
Thank you, Acalanes. Thank you, Acalanes. Okay.
Bye, Acalanes. Bye, Dons.
Thanks, Acalanes.
Bye, Acalanes.
Bye, Acalanes. Thank you, Acalanes.
Bye, Acalanes. See you later, Acalanes.
Seniors, it's been a great 4 years. Good luck, whatever you do after this year, and I look forward to seeing you return and tell me how great you're doing.
Over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. star. Wake up